Welcome to Ty's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February the 25th, 2023. I'm just eating some Skittles. Don't worry, I don't get paid for that. I just want some Skittles. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got some AEW Rampage to talk about. Sorry, I'm not focused. There we go. I don't have to play with the dang bag all the time. We got some AEW Rampage to talk about, and we got some Smackdown to talk about. We do not have any WWE 2K23 to talk about until maybe March 1st, because maybe they will announce the DLCs. Maybe, because remember that Bray Wyatt thingy bobber that happened on their last Twitch stream last week? And then it said March 1st, so we might have to wait until March 1st. We will find out if I get more updates. They're just showing us a whole bunch of the ratings. Roman Reigns is at 99. Most of the legends are on top ones here. So we got some ratings that's happening in 2K23. I guess they're going to keep on doing this because it's almost, the game is coming out soon. We have like 2 weeks. 2 weeks for this game. Wow. I just can't wait for March to come out because, ladies and gentlemen, then you can count the real days. No, February just takes forever. So on AEW Rampage, we had the Young Bucks will be versing the Aussie Open in a tag team match. And the winner of that match was the Young Bucks. And then I heard that the House of Black came out. The lights went out, and then they surrounded the ring, and then the lights went out again, and then they disappeared. Like they normally do. Then we had Toni Storm versus Will Nightingale. The winner of that match was Toni Storm. And then Saraya and Toni Storm was about to use their spray paint again until Ruby Soho came out and helped Willow Nightingale chase those ladies out. And then Jamie Hayter came out and attacked Saraya. Then we have Lance Archer making his return to AEW. Oh my god, finally! And he versus Jobber. Seriously? I don't know. I think it was some Bryce guy, whatever his name is. Really? He makes his return and then he has to fight a Jobber. He makes a return to AEW. This guy hasn't been on AEW almost a year now. And then he versus a Jobber. Wow. Good job, Tony Khan. Great booker. He had an award saying that he was a better booker than anyone else in 2022. The guy does not know what he's doing. I'm sorry. But Tony Khan, you need to make things really entertaining. I'm getting bored. I'm getting really bored. I'm going to be watching like a 5-hour pay-per-view on a Sunday night. Next Sunday night. Not this Sunday night. Next Sunday night. A 5-hour show of some matches that I don't really care about. Like, I don't care about Ricky Starks versus Chris Jericho. I don't care about that match. I didn't care for the rivalry in the first place, and I don't care about this match that's happening on Revolution. No, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, then we had our main event. We had Sammy Guevara versus Action Arderity, the new guy that beat Chris Jericho. And the winner of that match was Sammy Guevara. Cool. There's nothing really interesting that was on there. It's just boring things. I'm just getting bored of AEW. I'm sorry. They're just lacking of entertainment because they're not doing no stories. There's no stories on these championships. These title matches, like, there's no stories. Like, most of the matches that's going to be happening on Revolution, there's not going to be no story. Why there's going to be a story? Why is there a fatal 4-way match? Put the Acclaim in there. Let them have the rematch clause. Why do we need four teams? It's supposed to be the Guns and the Acclaim. It's supposed to be their story. Who the hell? Why? Who invited Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett in this dang thing? I know they had a little heat, but I thought they already had a match to end that heat. Who's the fourth team? A team that nobody, that these guys never encountered? The Acclaim or the Guns? That they never burst, and they're going to be bursting them for no dang reason for the tag titles? Seriously? At least they're doing something with the Elite and the Trios titles with the House of Black, but the tag titles, it should be just the Guns and the Acclaim, because they're the ones that has a rivalry. Because remember, the Guns distracted the Acclaim in their tag team match. They didn't do anything in the Battle Royal with Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. They weren't supposed to be in this part in the story. Nobody cares if Jeff Jarrett is in the pay-per-view. Okay, I respect the guy. I really do. I'm happy that he's a Hall of Famer, but he's wasting a young guy's talent to be on TV. Why do we need Jeff Jarrett on TV? Why do we need Christian Cage on TV? See, with WWE, when they do their part when they have their old school guys that still wants to wrestle, like Edge is not going to wrestle every single week. But we know Christian Cage is going to wrestle every week. This is the second week that we've seen Christian Cage. And we're going to see him again next week. We're going to see him this week, the other week. And blah, 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 blah. We might have a match with Revolution. Oh, my God. I'm getting tired of these old school guys on AEW when you have a big, large of young talent that deserves to be on TV. Just like WWE does. They have some old school guys, but they're part-timers. Like Brock Lesnar. He's not going to be wrestling every single week. So somebody could replace him until he comes back. When is the last time he wrestled on a Raw or a Smackdown? I think the last time he wrestled on Smackdown was 2019 when he beat Kofi Kingston for the WWE title. I don't know when is the last time he wrestled on Raw, but still, like these old timers, the old guys, don't need to have to be on TV every single week. You have this big, large, freaking big amount of wrestlers, young talent wrestlers from the indies that want to be on TV, but they're not be on TV. They're on a YouTube channel for AEW Dark or A-Relation, whatever his name is. But they don't want that. They want to be on TV. They don't want to verse jobbers. They want to actually fight the best. They want to be on TV. They don't want to be on YouTube because the YouTube channel is like WWE main events. But they're using young talent in WWE main events. Show what they have and what they could bring to the main roster if they get called up. What is the point of AEW Dark? Oh, you get your win and loss record. You're versing jobbers. Of course you're going to win. Of course. AEW needs to do something, man. Tony Khan needs to do something. I think this guy is too young. I don't think he ever had a business for a long time. How long? 2019 for AEW. 2020, 2021, 22, 23. 4 years in the business. Versus Vince McMahon that been in WWE business for decades. And he watched his father work for the WWE for decades. Like, I could see why AEW is not really great because Tony Khan does not have the it factor yet. He doesn't have the experience. He only has 4 years of experience in the wrestling business. And it's not always just about the wrestling. It's not always about the flippy-doobie-doos. It's about the story as well. Because there's no story in any of these matches And we want to get, why is this guy coming in? That's not part of the story. Just like Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. They're not supposed to be in the tag team title story. That is supposed to be the Guns and the Acclaim. Where in the hell did Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett get part of this story? Oh my god. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about WWE Smackdown, because there's actually stories in WWE Smackdown. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Firefly Funhouse. Interesting Firefly Funhouse that happened because, ladies and gentlemen, there was things happening all over the place. They were trying to be a news channel. They were showing creepy things. Bray Wyatt with his new mask. Well, not his. Is it real? His new mask that he wore in Extreme Rules? Was that the same one? No, not Extreme Rules. What am I talking about? Extreme Rules. Royal Rumble. That's what I was talking about. The Royal Rumble. Extreme Rules. He made his return. Is that his new mask? I don't think so. I thought it was red on it. That new mask he wore after the match. Wasn't there like red streaks on the head? Or this could be not. It did not look like the one that he made his return. It looked like a black mask. So, can you keep a secret? Because that's what they asked. Can you keep a secret? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things that's happened. Uncle Howdy was doing the weather. There was a lot of things happening, but I don't know if you guys know the answers to this. I don't know the answers. I'm not that smart. We have Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair face-to-face. Well, not really. We got Dominic face-to-face with Charlotte Flair. I'm getting sick and tired of this kid, man. I'm getting... I'm getting really annoyed with this kid. Because he won't stop saying that you've been in jail. Because with Santos, he is showing his respect and he wants to, I guess... He said a lot of Spanish words, okay? I don't know what they're saying. But I think he has Rey Mysterio's back. And then Dominic got in his face saying, how many times are you going to kiss up to Rey Mysterio? Blah, blah, blah. Because he has nobody to kiss up anymore because he's a jerk. He is a jerk, Mr. Dominic Mysterio. And then when Santos looked at Rey Mysterio, and then he was says he's going to beat some sense of respect of Dominic, he turned to them, and there's Rhea Ripley in Santos' face. And Dominic wants to talk about what happens when when prisoners got in his way. And he did not do anything. We all know that. He is a big baby. We all know that. Ladies and gentlemen, not a lot of segments happened. We had the main one with Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn. But I will tell you guys that at the end of the show, because that was the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got the Imperium. All three guys in a 6-man tag team match against Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and Madcap Moss. I thought Madcap Moss just turned heel. I guess not, but ladies and gentlemen, Madcap Moss is the one that lost the match again from Gunther with a powerbomb. But ladies and gentlemen, the interesting note of this thing is that Drew McIntyre was watching this match. He was watching this match. Will we see Drew McIntyre get a shot at the Intercontinental title? But after the match, Drew McIntyre looks like he was getting closer to the ring until he got attacked by the Viking Raiders. And then when they were beating him up, Sheamus came out. He got overpowered by the numbers. And then Braun Strowman and Ricochet helped Drew and Sheamus to attack the Viking Raiders. And they all celebrated in the ring because they're the last four standing. Then we have LA Knight will be versing Kofi Kingston. LA Knight has some words to say. And then, ladies and gentlemen, about WrestleMania moments. He says he doesn't need a WrestleMania moment. He's going to get WrestleMania a LA Knight moment. But he wants to win. He wants to get money and titles. But he says I had to do it at WrestleMania. So you're going to get a WrestleMania moment. So you need a WrestleMania moment if you want the money. Sorry, LA Knight. I don't understand what you're trying to say there, but you said things. And then the New Day came out. They had some words to say to LA Knight, and Kofi wants to shut LA Knight up. So we had the match, and it was a pretty decent match. LA Knight attacked Xavier Woods because he was using the trombone. Francesca, version something that I don't know. There's so many. There was so many Francescas. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Kofi Kingston after another trombone play from Xavier Woods. While LA Knight was trying to climb the turnbuckle, he just jumped on the steps and he does blink. And then he got distracted. Kofi Kingston gets the win with a Trouble in Paradise. And then we had Shayna Baszler versus Natalya. Do I really care for this match? No. Did I really watch this match? Not really. Why did it happen? I have no idea. Tegan Nox was in the corner of Natalya, and Ronda was in the corner of Shayna Baszler. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Shayna Baszler. And then we saw Ronda Rousey was about to do a kick to the face. And then Tegan Nox just knocks her down. And she asks, who is she? Didn't you, burst her? No, wait, that's Emma. Never mind. Wrong lady. Tegan Nox did not burst Ronda Rousey. But you should know who Tegan Nox is because she was in the corner of Natalya for the whole match. So I don't understand that. So next week, we heard that Natalya will be teaming up with Tegan Nox to versus Ronda and Shayna once again. Woohoo. She did it with Shawn Cena, now she's going to do it with Tegan Nox. Then we had Karen Cross versus Rey Mysterio. The winner of that match was Karen Cross because of the little help of Dominic Mysterio, making sure Rey does not do the 619. But at the end, you saw Dominic getting in the face of Rey Mysterio, shoving his face, headbutting him, or whatever he was trying to do, telling him to hit him, but Rey still did not want to hit Dominic. Then we had Jimmy Uso coming out because Paul Heyman says if Jimmy Uso does not get this thing fixed with him, the Bloodline, and Jey Uso, Roman is making his return and he's going to fix it personally. Did he fix it? Well, Jimmy Uso did call out Jey Uso, but Jey did not come out. Sami Zayn came out with his hood, and he come in from the audience again. So that happened. Sami is trying to say the same thing that he said to Jey, that Roman is using him and all that stuff. But Jimmy was just angry. And then we saw Jey Uso on top of the stairs where the audience is, and watching this match, watching these two as well, talking, until Jimmy attacked Sami Zayn, and then Jey Uso started walking down the steps. And then Jimmy Uso went to the corner and called his brother to come in the ring to help him beat up Sami until Sami did a hula kick onto Jimmy Uso. Jey was near the barricade, and then he still did not show up. And then Sami saw Solo. He ran away. The question is, what is Roman going to do next week? Because Jimmy did not fix the problem. The problem is still a problem. So what's the plan? What is the plan for Roman Reigns to fix this problem? Does he have a plan? We will find that out maybe this Friday or next Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, I just can't wait for March 1st to happen, because it would be 13 more days for 2K23 comes out. Will I be excited for the DLCs? I think I'll be excited for DLCs if it's not stupid guys like some music guys or Mr. T again. But if it's good legends and good young talent guys or release guys, I'll be happy. But mostly everybody I'll be happy is just, I'm hoping they're actually former wrestlers or current wrestlers, not celebrities like Machine Gun Kelly. That was a dumb DLC because he hasn't wrestled. He got beat up, but never wrestled. Mr. T did wrestle. It's kind of... I'm not a big fan of Bad Bunny being in the game. But he's a pre-order. He's not a DLC. So it's not a waste of DLC. He's like a DLC. Because he will be a deal. You could pay for it in the future. Pay for Bad Bunny, like you could do with The Undertaker. And the NWO edition as well. So he's not a DLC that you had to wait until April. It's not a waste of DLC in those 5 packs. There's still going to be 5 packs. It's just I'm happy that Bad Bunny is not in one of those packs. You will have them in launch game if you pre-order it. But maybe you had to pay for it in the future for Mr. Bad Bunny. But I don't have to pay for it because I pre-order it. I'm just waiting for the game to come out. So yeah, let's see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below. I will see you guys tomorrow on Saturday. I am filming this on Friday, so it is confusing for myself. I know I said it's February 25th. This is when it's going to be up on February 25th on a Saturday. And on Saturday afternoon, maybe, I don't know what time No Surrender will end. I will be doing No Surrender results for you guys. I'm going to be watching it first. And then I will be doing the results for you guys. And to see what happens on there. I saw some videos. I saw some pictures of the champions who won. I'm not going to tell you guys everything until I watch the show for myself. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. That is help. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.